trash?
Yeah, don't need it.
Introduction to macroeconomics. That sounds like it belongs in the trash.
Tell me about it. I almost failed that class. I want to forget it ever happened. Look what I found. I love this photo. That day was so much fun.
Wow. We must have known each other only for a few weeks when we took that.
Do you want it?
No, you keep it if you love it that much.
You keep it. Put it up in your radical New York apartment.
Here's to me never having to take a final or sit through a finance lecture ever again. I got the piece of paper to please my parents. Now I get to do what I want. My own apartment in the city, a job I want, and no more having to do things that are pointless just to please other people.
I'm jealous. All this work and all I have is thousands of dollars of debt to show for it. And I still have another year left. Ugh, I just want to be done.
That's actually mine.
Sorry. I just want to drop out.
Do you mean it this time?
Yeah, actually, I do. I need to do something more with my life than courses like horticulture and you.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to go with you. Oh, shit.
Wait, you definitely should.
That would be stellar.
You could come work with me at the nonprofit that I'm starting at. A friend of mine from home works there now. It's called the Gay Men's Health Crisis. I'm sure there's work that you could do.
Yeah, I could actually do something worthwhile. I don't have to try and fit into this life that just isn't going to work for me.
My parents had a life mapped out for me too. Find a man, settle down, pop out a few kids, and that's your life. But there is so much more out there. We don't have to find men, we can find women. Well, we can find men if we want to, but on our terms. I have a sublet and we can find our own place once we get our feet under us. And then we won't have to do what our parents want because we'll be living our own lives. Because that's all they want, a life that's easy and plain. In a nice house in suburbia on Cherry Lane. With a mortgage, a job at a bank, and a lawn that's neat and pristine. With a white picket fence and a grill in the back, and then brunch every Sunday with ladies from Bridge till you die. But what if there was something more? Something bigger we could be fighting for. Beyond just your little town, think of humankind, but only if we leave the past behind.
Back home, it was always a fight. More reminders every day that nothing I do is right.
Nobody cared except about what I could do for them. Arguments over each terrible meal, hearing Zoe sit down and shut up since the day I was born.
But what if there's a place where we're free from expectations of what we're supposed to be? In a world that's changing every day, who knows what we might find?
But only if we leave the past behind.
And leaving my family, the place I've always called home.
But if we stick together, we'll never be alone. So follow your heart.
Is that absurd? Would it be a mistake?
You'll never know unless you go. Maybe it's a chance you have to take.
I just don't know what to do.
Listen, I'm going, and I want you to come with me, but I can't tell you what to do. Maybe you'll just have to take a leap and trust that you're doing what's right for you.
You know what? It'll be fine. I'll just call my parents and tell them, and then we can go.
So what if we could stop what-ifing and finally have the pieces we've been missing? Let's go make a brand new start before you change your mind. There's so much of the world to see. There's so much more that we can be, but only if we